Hi friends, I'm so glad you're here today joining me. And if you're new here, welcome. I am Sammy and I'm so glad that you have found my YouTube channel. In today's video, I am doing a little reflection, if you will, on how the first 2 months of 2023 have gone in regards to my goals and talking about how I'm kind of freshening things up and my plans for March in regards to my goals using my MakseLife planner. So if that sounds interesting, stick around. Okay, you guys, let's talk about goals. Where to start? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, the first couple of months, they haven't been a total dumpster fire, but I'm definitely on the struggle bus. I don't know if I'm driving it or what's going on, but I definitely feel like I've been struggling. And I feel like the first thing I need to address is I have come full circle and realized that when I was setting up my goals in January, I was just super excited to be in a new planning system, the MakseLife planning system, and all of the prep work and everything like that, that I overcommitted myself. I was biting off more than I could chew. And so in January, let me flip that really quick. There was a lot. I'll show you my monthly goals. You can see that. There was a lot that I wanted to get done. I did some of it, but most of it did not get done. But I still wanted to celebrate my wins. And so I did. I journaled about them. I was going to make a video about January and then my plans for February. But I'm going to be honest, I kind of felt in a slump with YouTube. I was just not feeling inspired creation-wise. And so I didn't. I made the video. I made like 3 or 4 different ones, and I just did not like any of them, so I didn't post it. And so that's how January went. And then February, the month we're currently in, same thing. I tried to lighten things up a bit, and I feel like I was on the right track, but I was still like trying to do a lot. And I kind of, if you follow me on Instagram, and if you don't, you should, that all of that information is in the description below. But I was very vulnerable, I feel like, in the past couple weeks about how I kind of just feel stuck when it comes to my goals. I feel like I'm trying to move in so many different directions and I just don't know where I'm going. One thing I remember me saying is that I feel like I'm trying to set goals for who I am currently, who I want to become, and then this idea of who I should be. And I don't know if anyone else has felt like that. If you have, let me know down in the comments below so I know I don't feel alone. And the reason why I'm sharing that is because I don't want others to feel alone if you are feeling that way. Like, I just feel like I'm trying to do so many things for 3 different versions of myself. And I know I just need to be meeting myself where I am currently. And so that's kind of where I've gotten to. And a lot of people reached out and shared little tips and tricks to help me. And I feel like another thing that has really just gotten into my head is like being like a girl boss or hustling or any other of those terms that we see on Instagram, and just all of these planner influencers, content creators that feel like they have all their crap together and they're just living these great luxury type lives. And I don't feel that way. And I don't know. It's just a lot. And I know social media is something that is only perceived so far, and that it's a highlight reel. It's not reality. And I need to remind myself of that as well. But all of these things, long story short, is that I have just been feeling stuck. All of these things were building up, and I, for some moment in time, feel like, well, maybe I shouldn't make videos, and maybe I should just not have goals and just do whatever. But then I was thinking about that. I'm like, no, I need to have goals in my life, even if they're small. And I want to create videos and make content on YouTube and Instagram because it makes me happy. Like, planning makes me happy. And I love being able to plan things out, to make connections with people, create fun, like memory scrapbooking type spreads, things like that. And so I didn't want to just get rid of that, but maybe make it more for myself than make it for other people. And so anyway, I know I'm kind of just been rambling for the last 5 minutes, but I had some aha moments in March. I'm going to be sharing a lot of different things that I'm trying out in March and my experiences with those things, because I know I'm not the only one that's felt like this. There are a lot of people in my age range between like 25 to 30, 35 who have felt this way and have felt stuck. And I'm sure people that are older have also felt this way. And so I am going to just try to minimize things and really focus on what matters to me. And so in March, I picked a monthly focus with my monthly reflection for February. I want to quickly just talk about that. I love this, and I didn't really do it. I did one in January, but I don't know. I really feel like I was more honest in February than I was in January. But the first question is, my biggest wins this month were, and I have 2. I read 3 books, which I'm super proud of myself for, because in January I read nothing. And I just fell in love with reading all over again, which is funny because I'm an English teacher. But reading for myself just means so much more than reading a book that I'm teaching to students. And so I love that. I'm on my 4th book right now, and I'm hoping to finish it within the next couple days. When you're seeing this video, it's the beginning of March, so hopefully I finished it before then, but we will see. And then just another big one I feel like is my connection with my husband. I wrote marriage connection. But I feel like we have grown a lot in the past month. Just being able to communicate better and spending time together. And like, I don't know, like there's just a lot of little things I've noticed in my relationship with my husband that I feel like are blooming and are getting stronger. And I love that, because these past couple years, I haven't felt that. And I know a lot of that has to do with our giant life changes of having a baby. And now that she's 2, we're like reconnecting and figuring things out. And I don't know. I just feel like the first 2 years of having a kid, this is my opinion, but it's just like survival mode. And now that we're like coming out of that, I just feel like we can connect more. And I just love that. The next question was things that are currently working in my life. I only wrote one thing down, and that's okay. I wrote planning. I really do feel like me holding on to my planner, holding on to my planning system, it's working. It's helping me. I might not be achieving like my goals or whatnot because of this like mental block that I've been feeling. But I feel like I'm still being productive, I'm going to work, I'm getting things done that I need to. So planning. And if anything else, I'm giving myself a creative outlet and putting stickers in my planner. Okay, the next one is things that are currently not working in my life. And I wrote down YouTube just because I'm still figuring this out. I want to grow my channel and make connections here on YouTube. Once again, still figuring that out. Routine. And I wrote, I just feel stuck and overall feel overwhelmed. And we've already talked about that. Something I learned this month is that I can't do it all. And I don't need to prove anything to anyone or be an influencer. And once again, that's just kind of stuck out to me, is allowing myself to have a presence here on YouTube, have a presence on Instagram, social media in general, and not have that idea that I need to influence someone or I need to do whatever. I'm not trying to be that girl boss, moneymaker, affiliate influencer type person, which I thought I wanted, but I really don't want that lifestyle. I also learned that I am my happiest when I don't worry about those things. Okay, Next question, what improvements or adjustments do I need to make going into next month? Reevaluate my goals and really decide what really matters. Next question is, what am I most grateful for right now? And I wrote, I am most grateful for my husband. I feel like we have grown so much together lately, and I just feel so much love and support from him. Habits I want to nurture next month. I wrote, I don't know yet. I have thought about that a little bit more, and I definitely want to focus on scripture study. And I was going to write down AM routine and PM routine, but I'm going to simplify that, and I'm just going to be focusing on waking up at 5 in the morning because I'm struggling with waking up in the morning. So that's my focus, is if I can wake up at 5, that's awesome. That's a habit I'm going to start with, and then I'm going to gradually add more things to that. I can't remember the other one. There's a sticky note somewhere on my desk that has them, but those are just some of my thoughts. And then areas I want to focus on this month. And I wrote personal. I need that inner peace. And so that is my focus, is personal. And so that's what's going to lead us into March. And my goals, and here they are. And you might be thinking, Sammy, you just said that you were going to simplify things and whatnot. And I am. I know it looks like there's a lot of things written down here, but a lot of them are like smaller tasks, if you will. And so I'm just going to go through all of these and talk about them. And yeah, so with personal, my focus is to make time for myself and for what really matters. And so I'm going to update my AM and my PM routine and really put those into practice. And then I'm going to be doing a mental cleanse. I'm focusing on self-care, digital detox, my health, and positivity. I couldn't decide if I wanted to put this in my personal category or my health and wellness. And I overall decided personal just because I am going on this personal journey with these things, and I'm learning how to implement these things into my life. And then once they're implemented and I've gone through like this cleanse, if you will, I'll put into practice those things in their specific categories. For fun and recreation, my focus is to enjoy what makes me happy. And some of these things are silly, but the first one is I want to watch Daisy Jones and the Six. That is one of the books that I read in the month of February, and I loved it. I'm not gonna lie, it was a little hard to get into, but once I got into it, I could not put it down. And Amazon is coming out with a series, and actually when this video goes up, the series is releasing like tomorrow, Friday, March 3rd. And so, little advertisement, if you want to watch that, that is on Amazon Prime, and I'm super excited to watch it. The next thing is going to the Taylor Swift concert. I'm super excited to be going to this concert with my sister-in-law down in Vegas at the end of the month. And then I want to read 2 books. For work and learning, my focus is to start 4th term on a good note. If you've been following me around for a while, on especially YouTube, I have voiced how I'm struggling with teaching. I'm struggling with my job. I am a teacher, and it's been really, really hard. And I know a lot of that has to do with things I can't control. And I had a really good talk with my husband a little while ago about what I can and cannot control, especially when it comes to work, and having that positive mindset. And so my goal, my focus for March is just to start our 4th term on that good note. I want to plan 4th term at the beginning of March because 4th term doesn't start till the end. So I'm going to get it planned and prepped, and then I need to schedule and complete my 2nd observation with my principal. And so that's my focus for work and learning. With family, my focus is to be present and to go on a date with my husband and have a mommy-daughter date with my daughter. Health and wellness, my focus is workout routine. I've wanted to work out all year, and I worked out once this year. which was one of my wins in January. And so I'm breaking this down even smaller because obviously I cannot get it in my head that I need to work out. And so my action steps are I need to get weights because I've realized the type of workouts I want to do, I need to purchase like hand weights for them. And I'm only going to work out once a week. I know that sounds silly and like small, but I'm starting out with once a week and then I'm going to build off that. I thought twice a week would be good and that's a good starting point. We're starting smaller and we're starting with once a week. And then my last action item for health and wellness is to go to my therapy appointment because therapy is what is getting me through a lot of this craziness right now that I'm dealing with. With spiritual, I just want to focus on my personal study. I still want to make sure I'm attending church, but I feel like part of my goals with spiritual growth is I need to start reading my scriptures more for myself and not worrying about everyone else and what they're doing. I just need to focus on myself and how I'm growing closer to God. Financial, my focus is just to improve my spending habits because that's not been the best. And that we need to complete our taxes. So that's our first action step. And then the next one is a no spend month. And so I'm going into March, not buying anything, no books, nothing, with the exception of Christian Designs Celebration Collection stickers that might come out in March. That's the only exception, just because I know I will use those in my planner. I've already bought the actual kits, and so I just need the add-on stuff to go with it. So that's my only exception, and I will keep you posted on how that's going. And then lastly, physical environment. My focus is to declutter our living space, and so I want to declutter 2 rooms a week. And then make sure we're going to the DI once a week because we have a lot of crap we need to get rid of. And then my husband and I need to sit down and plan out and budget for our front yard because we're planning on getting new grass and redoing our front yard. And so that is really it. What my focuses are for March is just to start small. I want to go back to the basics, starting small with a lot of things, simplifying a lot of things, and hopefully from there I can build myself. That's my word of the year, is build. So build myself up the way I need to. But anyways, you guys, let me know down in the comments what is one thing, big or small, that you are focusing on in the month of March, or even something you're excited about, like a TV series or an event, like going to a concert, something like that. What is something you're excited about this month? Well, let me know about that in the comments below. And until next time, guys, don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet so you don't miss any of my content here on YouTube. And I will see all of you guys later. Bye.